I am absolutely 100% convinced that starvation is the key to looking good. And I mean, you can do all sorts of things. Like you can get like fillers done, you can do all sorts of cosmetic procedures. But the one thing that is going to have the biggest impact on the way that you look is just you basically losing weight. So first of all, like get your diet in check, get your training regimen in check, and then start dieting down and start losing weight. And that is going to make you look significantly better. Because for an example, like if I compare myself like a few months ago to the way that I look now, I look significantly better. And I'm not even all that lean. I'm like 14% body fat right now. And I can still like safely go down to like 8% body fat. And that is going to make me look even better. And I mean, yeah, it is a little bit of work and yeah, it does require control, but like it is not that difficult to do. It's just like you literally stop eating and you are going to look better. And I mean, you can even go further. You can go down to like 6% body fat, but that is already not really healthy. And a lot of people will actually argue that doesn't even look all that good because, like, when you're like 6% body fat, you just basically look like you're starving. And also, basically, the same case with 7%, and it's just like also not really maintainable because you can't really starve yourself for all that long. But like 9% is like absolutely maintainable, and like 8 is going to become a little bit more sketchy, I feel like, but like 9 is most probably the sweet spot where you're like shredded as fuck, your face is like sharp and your skin looks good, but you're also able to maintain it and it's not like very difficult to maintain. So yeah, before you do anything, first of all, get your baseline in check, get your fucking eating habits in check, make sure that everything is in place and you are doing all the things that you can do just by doing them basically. And then you can start looking at external things like fillers, like cosmetic procedures and stuff like that. Because yeah, first of all, you should focus on the things that are actually going to have the biggest impact. Okay, the plan for today. We are going to be heading to the gym because, as I mentioned yesterday, I am cleared to start working out from today. So I'm going to be going to the gym and then afterwards I'm probably going to be jogging as I don't really have to go to the office today. And my face actually does show a little bit of sign of the chemical peel that I did yesterday. I kind of knew that I'm probably being a little bit too enthusiastic about how good this is actually going to look from the get-go. So yeah, there is a little bit of sign of like redness on my face and stuff like that. But also the peel that I did wasn't really all that strong, so everything that I do have on my face is going to go away in like a day or two, and from there the skin is just going to look nice and smooth. Because underneath the red texture, I can already see that the face is actually like very good now and that the skin is very smooth. So that makes me happy. But yeah, other than that, we are going to be heading out to the gym and then I'll talk to you guys once I'll be done with the gym. Oh, okay, just came home from the gym. And dieting is a fucking constant roller coaster of emotions because, like, from one side, you're like, fuck yeah, I look so good. But from the other side, you're constantly like, yeah, this is not enough food. I'm constantly starving. Oh, so good. And the other thing with this too is, like, the food is not even that good. It's like 6 fried eggs into an omelet without oil, and plus a slice of bread and a slice of cheese. And that's like normally not super exciting. But right now, this seems really fucking exciting. Another benefit of dieting is if you're really not excited about eating your healthy food, try starving yourself. That is going to be a really good solution when it comes to consuming healthy food, because at this point I'm going to be excited about any kind of fucking food. So it doesn't really even matter all that much what is it that I'm eating. Not well, with some exceptions, as long as I'm getting food. The gym session went really well though. Like, I felt really good, really strong. And on top of that, like I got a really decent pump. And I'm kind of also almost past the point where I just feel like I don't have definition. Because now at this point, it's like I'm kind of starting to see my muscles properly because yeah, I'm flat and depleted, but also like I don't have as much fat as I did previously. So the thing that it does for me is you can start seeing veins and you can start seeing like proper muscle definition, because the worst place you can be in dieting wise is when you're depleted, but also you haven't really lost all that much fat. So you just kind of look like you are going backwards. You look like you actually have less muscle than when you started. So yeah, that is not a fun state to be in. So I'm very happy that I'm already past that state. So now I kind of look good already. Well, at least for my standards, I look quite good. And it's only going to get better from here. And the last thing I have left for today is I basically still need to jog. So that is also going to be part of them. Well, okay, anyways, time to do a few chores. I'll finish this meal and then I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I really do have to start thinking about a caffeine cleanse, because I've been still consuming quite a lot of caffeine and I'm kind of controlling it in a sense where I don't really go over the thing that I've been consuming already for a couple of weeks. But I feel like it's just becoming a little bit unmanageable in a sense where, like, if I would avoid drinking caffeine for a week, I could go back to the previous amount that I started drinking when I started drinking caffeine after the last break. And that's like a few coffees during the day, like maybe an energy drink, and not like 2 energy drinks every single day, and then quite a lot of coffee on top of that. So I feel like it's just like out of a cost efficiency standpoint, it just makes sense for me to kind of detox myself from the caffeine so I could just drink less of it and have the same effect afterwards. Because it's also not really going to get better if I keep on consuming caffeine without stopping, because eventually I will have to start drinking more because it's just going to feel less and less effective. And yeah, just pointless. So probably need to start thinking about that. Also, like, I really don't have any interests on top of like dieting, jogging, and lifting weights at this point. Like, I don't even talk to people, which is something that I noticed today. So like, I would isolate myself quite actively, and like, it's not like that I don't have people that would be okay with communicating with me. It's not like I don't have people that I could go out with. It's just I choose to kind of fully isolate myself, and I choose to kind of fully focus on this thing, because somehow I'm quite intense when it comes to the stuff that I do. So as soon as I decide that I'm going to do something, I become very obsessed with doing that one thing specifically. And that basically leads me down this like rabbit hole of just like starting to like hyperfixate on it. And when I'm hyperfixated on something, I don't really even want to like talk to people around me, because it's just like the only thing that I want to do is the thing that I'm doing, which at this point is dieting, training, and doing stuff like that. So yeah, I've just kind of caught myself that I don't really even text chicks anymore, and I don't really talk to the people that I know. Like, I mean, I talk to them when it's needed, and from time to time I would chat with someone, but that would be like actually quite rare, because every single thing that I do all day long is basically just connected to me either making content or basically just training, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just like, there really is nothing else. Like, this is the only thing that I actually want to do, because like communication with people doesn't even come easy to me anymore. Like, I'm not shy. I can communicate with whomever the fuck I want. It's just like, it's work, it takes energy, and I don't necessarily want to invest my time and energy into this right now, because I have basically enough on my plate as it is. I still do something every single moment of the day basically. So like, from the point where I get up, I have to go to work, then I have to cook, then I have to train, then I have to film. So it's just like, this is basically it. Like, there's nothing else. This is the only thing that I want to do. And I guess this is the only thing that I'll be doing for the foreseeable future. Also, another thing,
The weigh-ins tomorrow is going to be a fairly freaky thing, probably again, because I did overdo it with jogging. And I always do this thing, like I don't have the ability to regulate how much is it that I jog, because that's the only point where my mind gets to relax. So for an example, like today, I went jogging. I wasn't supposed to go jogging today in the first place, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna jog for a little bit. And of course, as soon as I started jogging, like I lost my mind again and I ended up like running a fairly long distance. I was basically jogging for like 2 hours straight. So yeah, I do need to either accept the fact that when I am going to be jogging, I'm going to be jogging long distances, or if I know that I really shouldn't because I'm losing weight too quickly, like way too quickly, then I should probably just avoid jogging in the first place because I don't have the ability to regulate that at all. So very curious to see how is the weight going to look like tomorrow. There's probably going to be another significant drop just because of the fact that I ended up jogging like way more than I should. But other than that, once again, another day is pretty much at its end. Today was actually a very nice, very calm, productive day, I would say, because like whenever I don't have to go to the office, everything else just kind of falls in place. So I went to the gym in the morning, had a lovely workout, after which I came home, ate a little bit, relaxed. Then I went jogging, went grocery shopping, and now basically it's already the end of the day, so I'll just be watching some videos on YouTube. Recently I started falling down this rabbit hole of these like YouTube commentary channels where they comment on people that are using like performance enhancing drugs. So that's quite interesting because turns out there are a lot of train wrecks out there that do the most absurd shit when it comes to consuming substances that they shouldn't. Like some of them don't even work out. It's just like they fucking take the substances to like improve their physique, which is completely dumb. That's like a ridiculous, nonsensical thing to do. But okay, other than that, the day is pretty much over. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.